Hello everybody and welcome back to Tyranny. Let's see what happens in this peculiar, seemingly trapped room. Does it say? Your sin symbol repeated with remarkable consistency throughout this place. Since reach it has always been forbidden, it's likely that symbol's meaning has been lost to history. Right, let's actually first stealth. Then let's try fire. Nope. Fire was wrong. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Is that the sound of them dying? I haven't listened too well to it before. And end it. Thank you. Right. Back to stealth with you. And let's try again. This time, Citron. Citron was right. Alright, row. Row was right. And finally, Amif. Amif was right. And that should open that door. Right, off we go. A dead guy, which means trap or something. Scroll fragment.
That wasn't so hard.
Nope, not at all. Let's proceed to the next door. Another dead guy. And was this just a shortcut back to this? Ah, this is the other side of that door. So we're in the center room right now, I believe. Yup. Another one of those guys. Now, what are you doing, Ray Tommen? You stupid, stupid boy. Oh no, we're trapped. Ray Tommen stands before a roiling ball of blue energy, his head seeming to bend and fold as light and shadow fight across his face. It was an expression of pure ecstasy that he immediately faced when the bridge retracts. Who interrupts me? He turns and sees you, his expression now one of fury. No! His voice contains equal amount of authority and petulance. You cannot be here. This is for me and I will not have you ruin it. How did you make it all the way through? You don't know the secrets to all walls. One of his men hands him something small and green and he slips it into his pocket. You're incredibly tenacious, I'll give you that, but that's it now. You do not belong here. He stomps his foot, his dry slaps echoing through the enormous room and reverberating back in a quick pattern. You do not belong here. His men even turned his backs away from his sudden rage. Just as quickly as he came, his rage subsides and he smiles, but it doesn't quite reach his eyes. But I might as well be yelling curse at the encroaching darkness for good be, for all the good it will do me to admonish you. You'll never leave brotherhood affairs alone, never keep out of something you have no business in. Still, I will applaud you. I never expected you to get this far. Who knew when you were throwing me out of my home, taking my world from me and sentencing me to life in the wilderness, and this all that you would be here to witness my triumph. All I wanted was to keep Leafen's Crossing, to protect it, to keep it safe. I just wanted to be left alone. But since you clearly have no plans on giving me some peace, you might as well stay for the main course, and trust me, they can't wait to sink their teeth in. Anything you'd like to say before you're torn in? How's your head, Ray Tommen? All you gave me was a mere scratch, certainly not to be concerned about. Your little stunt did nothing but my noble triumph, all the more glorious. What is it in this prison? A havoc. Ray Tommen whispers the word in the throes of the renewed ecstasy. A maniacal glint shining his eyes that grows and ebbs in intensity as the light undulates over his face. Let Kairos send his forces. They won't win. I will raise Leafen's Crossing before I let him have it. Before I let you stop me. He looks at you, dangerously maniac-like in his eyes. This is my city. I found a lost sage. A subdued glee punctures his word. He seems strangely agitated, as if he wants to say all the words at once, but he's also fighting to keep himself from saying them. He told me all about it. He sang such beautiful songs to me. You have gone completely insane. What happened? You seem so composed on Ironhold Trail. Ritoman's eyes narrows. I am on the verge of having something handed to me, only to watch you walk in with the intention of taking it from me, and you betrayed me my emotions. I think I will particularly enjoy watching you die. Ritoman's face grows red. You will not take this from me, he shouts. Leafen's Crossing is mine. They told me no one would believe me. They told me I would have to stand alone against the armies. I knew you were all against me. Only the Bane have given me the guidance I need. You are absolutely insane. This ends here. Oh fuck. This is something we're gonna fight shortly, I know it. Go ahead and taunt, please. Please taunt. Taunt. Thank you. He drank a potion, how rude. Whoosh 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 whoosh. He's definitely not a boss, he's way too easy for that. Well, I say that. Barrick is getting his ass handed to him. Whoosh. I leveled up. Lovely. And whoosh. Howling as always. Surrendered. Ritoman sinks to his knees, coughing. He looks up at you. Bloodshot eyes wet with tears. How? The question is half-hearted and not really directed at you. How could this happen? I guess your plans didn't work out. They'll die with you. Oh my. He had a lot of stuff on him, didn't he? Let's give it all to little beast lady. See, there's a two-hander, so nobody cares. Mage Bell Helmet. 50 defense against Bell, that's high, I think. First of all, to venture the explosion in an area around the target, waking and fatiguing all Bane inside the area. I mean, I would like to use it, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to turn it in for a quest. No, it's heavy armor. Right, let's go ahead and... I know that one is there. That's where the guy took it from. I'm gonna go ahead and quick save because I'm gonna guess. Also, got to put out my points. Fitness, and now it's going for leadership. Get an aura will remove harmful effects from you and an ally every second. Pretty sure I'm gonna go with that. Use your commanding wheel to inspire allies, boosting damage to you and your party for a short time. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one because it's passive, I think. I think it's passive. Maybe I'll have to activate it and it pulses for some time. Is it aura? No, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to activate it, goddammit. Right, let's row. Nope. Citron. Yep. Well, that opened the door, but not the bridge. We're still trapped here with this thing. Right, let's go over here where the things that will spawn Banes are. Oh, loot. Thank you. A ring. I couldn't even right click it. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did the ring go? It was cursed, so I'm slightly worried where it went. Everything is here, but not the ring. Alright then. I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend that never happened. Row. Nope. Emir. No. Okay. Let's try with Amif. Amif is boss time? Question mark. Yep. Ah, fuck. No, I didn't mean for all of you to move.
I can't move.
Strong strike. Good. Still ache.
Paralyzed, please. Disappear, thank you. There's gonna spawn more Bane soon, I'm pretty sure of that. Let's clear the ads first before we go back to... Oh fuck, everyone's taking a shit ton of damage. Potion, potion, and potion. Now back to fighting. Yup, knew it. Barrick, go ahead and... Clash of Iron, fuck it. Did he even do it? He didn't. Fucking do it now. More ads. That one's ranged as well. He is down. She's down. Oh. I don't think we're gonna make it out of this fight alive. I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Disengage because I'm an idiot. Get that one down, please. Yeah. And he can drink again now. Taunt him, please. I feel so cheap chugging potions like this, but pretty much need it. Please stop being paralyzed. Please stop being paralyzed. Very good. Still gonna take this one first because why did you run off? It's in stasis. It's dispersed. Barrack, please don't die. Well, he didn't die. That's good. I'm paralyzed.
I require needle and thread.
Yeah, you do. Don't die. Good. Can we please kill this thing? It's pretty hard to survive with no healer and just one tank and one AoEer. Why are you throwing at fucking Beast Woman? She's dead and she's an ally.
Someone staunch my bleeding.
He doesn't have any more heals, does he? No.
On it.
And that thing, how much can you see? It's total health somewhere. No, can you see that it's badly injured?
Right. I can't move.
And I'm paralyzed again.
Let me take care of them.
Should we just reload?
Going down.
I think we're just gonna go ahead and... Actually, I wanna see. It might be some miracle. Probably not. Jesus fucking Christ. Aim, man. We can still win? I highly doubt it, but we can. It is close to death, of course, so am I. But we can still make it. It's immune to bleeding, but actually I don't know if that's even good to use on Bane. You know, it might have been a good idea to use that helmet that made you strong against Bane when you're fighting a boss Bane.
Can't do that.
Yes, something I should have thought of before starting this fight. Fucking hell, stop throwing at Beast Woman.
Will do.
I mean, it's still possible. Holy shit, we made it. Please don't spawn Banes from those. Please. They're exploding, but I don't see Bane. That's good. Right. Most Brotherhood favorability. Mighty Blows. Oh, plus 3% melee damage. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a camp before some more enemies pop up, because I'd rather not do that again. Let's loot. Gems and shit. For a greater healing potion. Let's quick save. And pop row in that last one. And there it opens. Why was it open when they only had one in it? I just don't know. There was a potion, a chest up on the bridge, so I'm gonna go and get that before I run and do other stuff. Save Sarid, whatever her name was. Oh, she's her. No mind.
I am out of practice.
Oh,
I'll try.
Tempest. God damn it, a two-handed legendary. Can use Storm Crown overhead, bombarding the area of lightning. I mean, can I save it in case we get someone who used two-handed? No, we're gonna free her. She rubs the lump of her head. Diabolic ass. He knew he was no match for me on his own. She bows to you. Thank you. Your gratitude of the Forge Bound. Of course, Master, it's Dienya, but I come on behalf of Gravy Nash. He wants to meet you. Zdenia nods. As you wish, Fatebinder. You helped me, so I will help you. I will meet with Gravy Nash. It will be an honor to speak with him directly after working for him for so long. We already provide weapons and armor for his men. I cannot imagine what else he needs of me. She bows and salutes you. You have shown yourself to be an honorable and trustworthy leader. May the fires of your forging never cool. Forge-bound favorability. Ignored elements. No, there. Plus 3 armor against elements. Lovely. Thank you. Oh, we got second one as well. 30-second targets an ally to give it 20 more. I'm not gonna remember using that, but thank you as we can. Another quick save just in case, because I'm paranoid. And I don't save often enough. I believe it said we should go back to Aiden, who's the old guy in Leaf's Crossing, so let's do just that. Oh yeah, we opened that center passage, which leads here. I was about to wonder why you were here. Fatebinder, it's good to see you're alive. With all the commotion coming from inside the old wall, Eliden was beginning to worry about you. He sent me to find you, comrade. You should return to Lee. We are here. He tried to convince some of the disfavored soldiers to go inside the old wall to help, but they all refused. It appeared as though their help wasn't needed. The challenges of the old wall could never keep me from protecting Leaf's Crossing. We are grateful for protection. He bows deeply and runs off. Let's go to Aiden's house, which was... Where was his house? This one, I believe it was. Yeah, Vintara stands outside it. I'm gonna guess that's his house. I might be wrong, which means we're gonna have to rummage through the houses because we don't remember where shit is in the place we used to be governor in, but oh well. Quick save and then see what she has to say. No, the Coors are dead and their hostages are freed. Thank you. Every deed done in the name of the disfavored is a deed that helps solidify our hold in the heart of the Tearsman. Dun da da da. Let's go in and meet with him now. Aiden? Aiden. May the silence of peace and the jangling of rings both follow you in all things. What can this old fool do for? I recovered the mage bane. Eldian's face breaks into an enormous smile and he puts his hand in joy. I knew you wouldn't fail. Now we can put it back to where it belongs. Please let me have it. Of course, here you go. Elarian gently takes the helm from your hands, breathing a sigh of relief. Thank you, Fatebinder. No words could ever express our gratitude or touch the depth the people of Leafens Crossing owe you. We have saved us all. No, I don't need to take it. Report to Graven Ash. Gladly. So, back to Graven Ash it is. I wonder where we'll be sent next. If I remember correctly, we had to choose between Leafens Crossing or the Burning Library. So I'm gonna guess we'll be going to the Burning Library next? Or maybe back to Tunon to report? I'd like to meet Tunon. We haven't seen our boss for some time, even though he's pretty much our main guy. Oh well. All the way... No, Ironhof, that's where he is. And boom, in we go.
Can't do that.
We should also we should stop by and sell while we're here before we speak to Ash.
Sorry, I can't.
We have picked up loads of loot as we tend to do. Nothing new here. Nope. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid sexy Graven. Osmia. I wonder if anyone here has... Actually I don't... Are these two new? Thank the Archons you've come. I could use a hand getting out of his chains. He shifts his bearing to Ratley's mancos and an apologetic smile. Quiet, prisoner. The fight by doesn't need a bother by likes of you. My apologies, sir. Won't happen again. The soldier stands tall at your present. We've been nothing if not a friend for the Legion. We ate well during the Sword campaign after you punished those chorus rats for thievery. During the Sword campaign, Scar Chorus recruits raided disfavored provisions. You delivered a swift punishment. Sorry about the disturbances, didn't mean to bother your assignment. What seems to be a problem? Thank you, thank you. I was in Azure during the conquest, back when Cairn declared himself an enemy of Kairos. Our forces panicked, we didn't know who we'd trust. When an Archon goes rogue, you can depend on his supporters falling in line. One of the Earthshakers was acting funny, like he had something in his mind. I followed him back to the commander's tent and caught him digging through supplies. Go on. I confronted him. We argued, we fought, and the sword cleared his throat. I killed him. I won't mince my words. I thought he was a traitor and acted accordingly. Later, the Earthshakers proved loyal, more or less. Turned out the man I killed was only searching for his inkwell. Is this account accurate? To the best of my knowledge, there may have been some investigation about the Earthshakers' loyalties at the time, but I have no bearing on this conflict. What do you want me to do? If you want to appeal my ruling, by the letter of the law, Graven Ash made the right decision. I don't dispute that. But the spirit of Kairos' law is another matter. I was putting down a suspect traitor, not lashing out in anger. These things happen in war. Do you both consent in my involvement? The soldier appears to weight his opinion. I don't approve of second-guessing Graven Ash's judgment, but as Tunon's Fatebinder, I trust you make a worthy decision. As do I. Thank you for hearing me out. I have some questions. Was there any other reasons? I kept my eye on him throughout the campaign, but no, nothing substantial I could name. Did he have any history? None at all. I spent most of my battles supporting the flanks of the rear. It's important duty, even if it's not the front line. I could solely depend on you. If anyone in the rear shows sign of cracking, maybe from too many blows to the head, someone always notice. I'm ready. Excellent, thanks for taking your time. These things happen, you can turn at the head of Panks. I'm gonna stay with Graven Ashes. I mean, he did go for a traitor, but if it was the only thing he showed, it yeah, sorry buddy, you're gonna have to be a prisoner. Upholding the great generous justice is worth a move. You show great honor to the Archon. No more or less than I expected. I suppose I work off my sentence and earn my way back into the Legion. Thank you, Fatebinder. I know that Ash appreciates the extra set of eyes to confirm the judgment. Sorry, buddy. Pleasure to see you again. Show me your wares. And now we sell loads of shit. And some shit which won't take a first click as always. I haven't... What did I just click? No. Go back there. Mouse passed out and I sold some... We're gonna keep that crude map, actually. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. It might be handy, I suppose. Maybe some secret quest item or something, I don't know. We're gonna keep it either way. That's a gem, I thought it was one of those torch stones. But those don't pop up in the inventory, so it's irrelevant. And that's a letter we're gonna keep. And then the legendary two-handed sword we're definitely going to keep. We have nobody who's going to use it at the moment, but we're going to keep it. 11 iron rings. Starting to add up nicely, isn't it? Right, gonna stack up the potion so it's properly... How many do I have? 10? Yeah, it stacks up to 10. We have enough for everybody in that case, I believe. Yep. Definitely do. And then Beast Woman's gonna have the spare shit. Why is... Oh, we didn't sell the shit that was in the party stash. So let's go ahead and sell that as well then. I wish there was a sell all button. Of course, if there was, I would probably be selling stuff I didn't want to sell. So it would be kinda shitty in that way. Why can't I? Okay, we can't get rid of the grave bow, apparently. Why is that? Oh, it's a legendary bow, I believe. Huh. Well, there you go. I did not think it was a legendary. Because it wasn't legendary color. Well, to be fair, the helm we have right now is white. But legendary. I don't know what goes for legendary here. If it's just an extra ability or the color or whatever. Either way, let's speak to Ash. I have heard favorable tidings from Leafen's Crossing. Under ordinary circumstances, I might have disregarded the settlement until the end of the conflict, but the focal point of iron production cannot be left exposed to our enemy. They say the Sunset Spire has fallen into your hands. Whatever instinct compels you to claim these towers, however it serves the interest of the war, at times I have my doubts. Forgive me, you didn't return to Ironhof to audience my nerves. If you are ready, I will hear reports on what transpired at the settlement. I am ready to deliver my report. Excellent, I expect comprehensive details of conduct and accomplishments in the region. Well, it was under our control before. I fought the first brother to take back Mage Helm. The filth rate home instead? Good. The Bronze Brotherhood were of little value to my forces during the conquest. Hopefully this lesson will teach them the value of real leadership. I understand the restoration of the helm to Leafen's Crossing will cause the Forgebound less distraction from outside threats. All that matters is they continue their craft, and I thank you for it. Zdienia has been rescued. Yes, and now that the Forgebound master is safe in our keeping, she is free to labor without interruption. She is a talented artist with a stubborn medium, but for the time being we need her to keep the troops armed with dependable iron. The Bane in the area has been killed. We may never fully cleanse Terratus of the Bane threats, but I consider any work done toward the real goal respectful pursuit. Well done. What is the next step? Now we have 2 regions under our control. The disfavored presence is felt almost throughout all of the tiers. This is as strong as we've ever been. Ash gives you a determined nod, but there's something behind it that takes you by surprise. When you notice he's got a pale, his eyes unfocused. The Archon shakes his head and collects himself. When he shifts his attention to you, you catch a momentary confusion reflecting his gaze, as if he's trying to account for the last several seconds. Elder Ironclad smells like pain, like sickness. The Beast Woman cocks her head. To one side takes a brief parsing whiff. She sneers then. Her rough, minute tongue sliding over her teeth can hide Archon in times of weakness. General, we wait your order at your leisure, Beric tips his head and the Archon with concern. The time has come for us to gather and descend upon the Stone Sea, where the voices of Novarat and his gangs have dug their miserable warren. Once we've dealt with the Archon, I plan to melt down his twisted helmet and drop it in the deepest ocean. First, we are to secure a base in the region. That will give us a position of strength to rally our fighters and take the war to Archon's doorstep. Are you ready? You do look pale. If I look weary, it is because the damnable Archon of Seekers has vexed me for too long by far. We are better rid of him, and I won't have you wasting time on issues that don't concern you. It takes several deep breaths and regards with intensity you haven't seen before. I am ready. Where do I start? I sent an advanced force of your disfavored forces into the Stone Sea, but the Scarlet Chorus presence in the region has been threatening in the location called Howling Rock. I dispatch a support unit to assist, which you can find by Jagmar Shrine. They will need your help clearing the path to Howling Rock. Why do they need my help? A tribe of beastmen occupied the region, and they aren't quick to tolerate human element in what they imagine to be their territory. They are no concern of mine, so cut down as many as you see fit to complete the mission. Gob yourself in their skin for all I care. Just get my soldiers through. Beasts are more than capable fighters, and they ripped more than one of our countrymen to shreds during the conquest. Ash has no love lost for their kind. Have beast woman ears dulled, or is Boostmoon hearing sound of praise from ironclad Pac-Man's lips? She cocks her head to one side, regarding me with a dangerous wolf-meat prey sort of interest. But then she spreads her fangs in a wide-seated grin and sits back, scratching lazily across the taunt plane of her stomach. Beast woman sees. Pac-Man cannot help but to pine for kills in shadow. My Earthshakers have a plan to bring blight the lands, starving the Scarlet Chorus in their home territory. Offer them any help you need, and see my will done upon the voices of Nerat. We have nearly an end. I can feel the Archons doom ahead of us like the peas at the end of a slaughter. Farewell. Well, I was wrong on both ends. We won't be going to the Burning Library, and we won't be returning to Tunon. Speaking of Tunon, dear Fatebinder, no. Oh, it's about we send ask questions or something to that guy. I write you for urging of my peer and tutor Fatebinder Rogulas. He has found himself bereft of an answer. A rare condition of him I suggest you may be the only source to answer. If you were part of my potion, would I mean a great deal to... This is what I sent, god damn it. Didn't I send this? Fucking hell, did I just make a draft of it or what? Fatebinder, you have to report to Bastard City at once. Be prompt lest I mistake your tardiness for reluctance. Well, okay. As you request, I'll appear in the court in good time. Send it. I was wrong again. We will be going to visit Tunon. We could pass on it for now, but it did say to be hurry, and there has been a time thing in the past, so I'm guessing if we don't show up quick, we are... Where is Tunon's place again? Bastard City, there it is. Tunon's court. 3 days, fucking hell. I hope that isn't too long of a wait for him. He might be a little... Yeah, I don't know if this is fast enough. Hopefully it is. Received a missive. Harry, do you remember training on the Bleeding Mark? Nope. I remember mine. Funny to think that you and I are a century apart, but the Bleeding Mark, we are all children. I'm now the oldest of the court's children, and I've seen much in my time. It's probably for the best everyone assumes I'm old, harmless, and worth shuffling away in the archives. If I scrutinize too closely, I'm sure Tunon will find I've grown lax in my spoiled old age. Part of why I'm where I am is that I kept my head down. You appear to be doing the opposite. In some regards, this is beyond your control. You were chosen for the honor of proclaiming Kyrus' edict twice. To decline would have meant death, but to accept means to be placed on a stage for all to see. Kyrus' most powerful weapon is not edict, it's her ability. Huh. It's her ability to hand us a rope that we're willing to use, hang ourselves. Never forget this. There are numerous questions nestled in your request. What it is you wish to know most, focus your inquiry and I will answer best I can. So apparently Kyrus is a lady. I didn't know that. I'm gonna ask about the spires. Send. Excellent, we await your turn. Yep. And well, I'm going to go ahead and call it right here. In the next episode, we're going to speak to our buddy Tunon and see whatever he wants. I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.